Hello everybody, Simon Parpenick back again, restorer of Chance the Western Isles James Silver Motor Sailor, which is currently in Wood Plumpton in Lancashire, or the boat is, although there's many parts back in the workshop in Walton-on-the-Naze in Essex. Presently I am repairing and restoring all the doors in the boat, of which there are about 12. Some are in reasonable condition, others are in a far worse condition than was first thought they were being. Some are rotten in places, some are broken in places, but either way they are going to be replaced with wood of a very similar colour to hopefully the ones that are there now. Thankfully most of the doors are in good condition. The galley ones, the main cabin ones, and most of the aft cabin ones, and the sliding doors, and actually the main cockpit door into the main saloon is in good condition, which is a godsend. The only thing we will have to do with all the doors is to get new door furniture or have the old door furniture re-chromed back to its original condition. And there are several bits in there. The only problem I may have is finding the key that actually fits the lock on the boat, which we'll have to tackle sooner at the time when it needs to be put back on, unless the people who manufacture the door furniture can find me a new key for the old lock. Looking at all the door furniture on the boat, it appears that nearly all the parts came from Davies and Co, which were at the time in Colchester and have now moved to Forrington, closer to where I live. And we will try and endeavour to put as much of the old furniture back on the boat as possible. That is, the skylight hinges, skylight catches, the glass for the lamps in the boat which are missing. Some are broken, some are just missing anyway. The oil lamps back on, and as much of the original furniture on this boat as possible. And thankfully I'm in good relationship with Davies and Co, and they have told me that if I can get a part of the boat that's in good condition, they will be able to remanufacture new bits for me as and when required. This is also true of all the deck furniture that is missing on the boat. All the cleats, bollards, stanchions and davits, they can all remanufacture them for me because they are of similar design to a lot of other James Silver boats which they've supplied parts for. They will have the bits for my boat, so hopefully this will help me as I restore the boat back to its former glory. Also at the moment I'm on the lookout for a pair of engines to replace the old ones which were in the boat originally. Something a little bit smaller but with more horsepower is what I'm looking for. So if anybody knows of a pair of 35 to 40 horsepower traditional normally aspirated diesels that are in good condition, I will look to see if I can purchase them at a later date. Also, another thing I've got to do when I get back to Wood Plumpton is take out the stern gear out of the boat, as this is well worn and is in desperate need of replacing, as are the stern tube logs which have got a bit of rot in them and will have to be replaced. But apart from that, and a few places on the hull, Chance is in good condition, but we'll see as it goes along the next few months how much the work will need to be done at the moment this year and what can be left till next year to be done. This year job will be to get the ribs replaced in the main cabin and aft on the starboard side, and as many of the planks that can be removed this year will be removed and replaced, so that she can be moved and then brought back to Walton-on-the-Naze to be worked on here close to my own workshop, and then launched in 3 to 4 years time. But that's all for now. Talk to you soon, and also like and subscribe if you like this video and all the previous ones. And if also you'd like to go to Patreon, I have a Patreon page, patreon.com chance_1948, if you like to see more videos and be a patron of my site.